together, not just to witness the unveiling of a new strategy, but to initiate a meaningful dialogue between Chinese ingenuity and the global market, exploring the endless possibilities of future mobility. So first, let me take a moment to introduce esteemed guests joining us for today's event. Welcome, Mr. Wang Xiaoqiu, Chairman of SEC Motor. Welcome. Mr. Jia Jianxu, President of SEC Motor. Welcome. Mr. Zu Sijie, Vice President of SEC Motor. Welcome. Mr. Jiang Jun, Vice President of SEC Motor and CEO of IEM Motors. Welcome. Mr. Yu De, Assistant President, General Manager of International Business Department. Welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give a big round of applause as we welcome our distinguished guests. Welcome all of you. And we're also honored to have with us representatives from nearly 60 global markets, alongside the dedicated media friends and long-standing supporters of SEC's journey. A heartfelt gratitude and warmest welcome to all of you. Welcome, everyone. From technological innovation to market expansion, from intelligent manufacturing to ecosystem services, SEC Motor is every driven by its core strategy of aligning global standards with local ingenuity. Every car we produce tells a story of transcending borders and connecting cultures, and every journey represents a promise of trust and warmth for all our customers. And now, let's welcome Mr. Jia Jianxu, President of SEC Motor, to take the stage and share the grand vision of our global strategy and SEC's aspiration for the era of intelligent connectivity. Please join me in applauding Mr. Jia Jianxu. Welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests, welcome to China. And welcome to Shanghai, welcome to SAIC booth. So it's she just introduced me to Jia Jianxu. I'm not sure how many people can remember my Chinese name, but I just want to introduce myself again so you can remember me. Call me Gerald, much easy. I'm using that name for 25 years, so as long as you say Gerald, it's me. So I'm 25 years with SAIC Group. So I'm pretty long history with SAIC Group, but also, in the 25, I have a 2 years overseas experience at Europe. So also, I can touch you. I know what's happening globally. So also, I'm married with one daughter. Well, at the time, China had a one-child policy, so I have one daughter. So now the people say, Gerald, you can have 2 or 3, but it's too late. But I have 2 cats, but it's all female. So we had 4 female at home. They all loved me, so I'm very happy. But I'm the president for the group, but I'm the little one for the families. I need to serve all the ladies. So I'm just using that for my opening speech. So everybody recognize that's Gerald. Okay. So first, we need to really appreciate you all. So we start our globalization journey, start 2015 to now is 10 years. So look at our global map. So with all the sales channels, all the KD plants, that's almost 100 plus. From my deep hearts, I'm sincerely appreciate every one of you. Because of you, you give us this power for the MG brand to go to global. So that's so important. You should be really proud of yourself. And today, we as an automotive company, we're going to selling product. Product is the key. Why we talk about globalization is so important for SAIC, and why we so focus on globalizations. Looking to the China markets, the intelligence and electrification for the China markets is totally different to the rest of the world. But we still need to say, we need to develop the cars for that unique market. So take an example for Europe. So the charging station is not that as many as in China. The charging is not so convenient. Then we need to introduce the right product. We say, let's do half. Then people already tell me, say, Gerald, if we want to do half, Japanese is very strong in HEV. So what kind of unique HEV power technology we're going to have to introduce to the markets? So I take a joke, a very interesting coffee joke. So you say the Europe coffee is the real coffee, especially the Italian coffees. So for a traditional ICE cars, I call it Americano. Then I think it's a BEV car, I call it milk. But Japanese, I call it Japanese HEV, I call it latte. But once talk about our Chinese HEV, it's cappuccino. So what it means cappuccino? 75% of a cappuccino is made by milk. The electrification for this HEV car are different. Once you drive in a car, also give you totally different experience of that. That's what we are doing for particular global markets. Because HEV don't have a particular market for China. People in China either buy BEV or PHEVs. But we, in particular, develop a HEV for this market. I think that's so important for us, and we need to be concentrate, and we need to keep doing that. And look into all the different powertrain series. We come in with ICEs, and we also focus on a few efficiency ICEs, focus on engines, and HEV cars. There's a more and more HEV vehicle we're going to introduce into the global markets, also PHEV and a BEV. All these four different engine powers, it's all will be introduced to the global markets. So that's so important for us, because why? We need to talk about the sustainabilities. So carbon neutral is in our hearts. And we need to help not only China to do carbon neutral, we need to help the world to do carbon neutral. Sustainability is a very important topic for every one of us. We need to think about the next generations. So that's key. When I look at my kids, say, okay, they need to still have, say, it's the future. How to make sure they had the bright futures. How to make sure my grandchild, they had the bright futures. So carbon neutral is the journey we need to follow. That's so important. And you look, China currently, the cars became very smart or intelligent, especially with the BEV cars. This intelligent is not make a car itself. It's like a cabin and a third living space. When I worked for Shanghai Volkswagen, I did a test because our families are very traditional ICE families. I have 3 ICE cars, also sports cars. But I work for the Shanghai Volkswagen. I told my wife, Yula, my wife in English is Yula, it's time to change a vehicle. So I bought her a Q5 e-tron. In the first day, she got lots of complaints, say, oh, I don't want the EVs. It's not comfortable. After 2 weeks, then she handed over the ICE key to me, say, Gerald, you need to maintain your ICEs. I don't want this ICE anymore. Then I would say, why you so love this EV vehicle? Say, okay, I don't need to wait in the queue in the gas stations. I just go home and plug in. And I look at the gasoline cost, also the electrification cost. It's about 10 times differences. And in particular, they got 1 hour, it's called break time during the lunchtime. I can sleep in the car. I can sleep in the car and lay down and turn on the air conditioning. You never can imagine this can happen in the traditional ICE cars. It's really became a kind of a third living space. But in the living space, also we can imagine car will be autonomous driving. We as a group, we're probably going to announce L3 driving by end of next year. So once you don't need to pay such attention to driving the car, what are you going to enjoy? You're enjoying the cabin. You're enjoying all the intelligent stuff in the cabin. So that's something we want to bring into all world. But it's very important and need to fulfill the local requirements. Data privacies, safety requirements. This is everything we need to follow. That's why our DNA is called a Glocal. Global, but local. We definitely need to have a global thinkings, but we need to add the local. We need to listen to the local customer. We need to listen to the local partners, what they need. And we need to embed all these things into our future cars and introduce to the market, because globalization is key for our site group. Because we, as I said, we not only to produce and bring this technology in China, we should give it to the rest of the world. Also, we work with lots of global partners, Volkswagen, Audi, GM, Kellogg. So all this brand, welcome to China, and we as site group, we enable everyone to be successful in this market, and we as a site group, we need to be successful in the global market. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jia Jianxu, for inspiring speech. Please take a break off stage. Thank you so much. Global vision, local craftsmanship, or as we like to call it, Glocal, is not just a bold strategic blueprint, but seeks unique response to the global market. True globalization is not a one-way export, but a collaborative process of growing and thriving with every community we engage with. Behind this vision lies a critical driver, our overseas business. They serve as a proving ground for SEC's local strategy and as a bridge that connects the voices of global users. So how do we turn strategy into reality, and how do cutting-edge technologies fulfill our promise of customer-first values? So next, let's welcome Mr. Cui Weiguo, President of SEC Motor International, to unveil AMG's global expansion. Welcome!
尊敬的王小秋董事长，尊敬的贾建旭总裁 ，Dear guests, media friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day. It's my great honor to share the global strategy of AMG for the next 3 years. Customer has always been the center of AMG. Exceeding user expectation will always be our goal. In last centuries, AMG has grown from a British sporty icon to a global volume brand. All the success is contributed to the trust of millions of AMG users from all over the world. Looking forward, we will keep putting users at the center in every conversation, every product, and every interactions. Today, social media is a starting point for most user journeys. On major platforms like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, we already have 8.3 million overseas AMG followers. By 2027, the number will exceed 20 million. Thanks to strong product and channels, our overseas user bases has surpassed 5.4 million. By 2027, it will reach 10 million. True brand loyalties begins from daily use. In AMG's Owners Club, the world's largest and oldest single brand car club, users can share driving stories. More remarkably, AMG inspires cross-generation heritage from parents' classic AMGs to the younger generation modern AMGs. From fans to owners to loyal supporters, we measure success by user satisfaction. Every AMG is not just a car, but a trusted friend. How shall we continue to enhance the user journey? Step one is to gain precise insight. In the 1950s, AMG EX181 set an over 410 kilometers per hour speed recorder. Today, we carry this speed forward with AMG Cyberst. It is driven by user demands for efficiency, sustainability, and the cutting-edge technologies in the new energy era. Cyberst is not just about making electrical beast. It is art on wheels. Wherever it is a classic models or full product line, AMG always prioritizes user needs. In 3 years, we will launch 17 new models, 7 SUVs, 7 cars, 1 MPV, and 2 pickups. From A segment, B segment, to even 4 size, all meet your needs. Powertrain will cover all options, ICE, hybrid, plug-in, and electric. Our goal is to have more than you need, everything you want. Behind this strong product lineup is our top focus on technologies. Through 3 technology pillars, major revolutions, comprehensive powertrains, and intelligent ecosystem, AMG will continue to exceed expectations at every turn. Firstly, the solid-state battery will enter mass production in 2027. These next generation batteries achieve an energy density of over 400 watt-hours per kilogram, more than double of that of traditional batteries. It offers exceptional safety features with over 90% capacity at low temperatures. This innovation is more adaptable and more cost-efficient, a true game changer for the industry. Secondly, the upgrade on 3 major vehicle platforms, MSP, dedicated to pure electrical vehicles. Everest, covering both PHEV and HEV models. Galaxy, designed for hydrogen electrical integrations. What's more, we will take the vehicle performance to a new height. For 4 hybrid models, a fuel consumption of 4 liters per 100 kilometers. For PHEV, a purely electrical range of 200 kilometers and a combined range of 2,000 kilometers. For BEV, an electrical range with over 1,000 kilometers. Intelligent ecosystem. We are redefining the smart mobility with AMG iSmart, AMG Pilot, and the AI Plus technologies. Behind all these is SiC annual R&D investment of over 20 billion yuan. The value of technology goes beyond the number. Our goal is to ensure that every journey exceeds expectations. Over the next 3 years, AMG will offer a product matrix covering all driving scenarios. In 2025, the MSP product family will be fully launched. Building on the success of MG4 EV, we will further optimize body types. MG5 EV and MG S6 EV will soon hit the market globally. For HEV, the newly launched MG3 and the ZACE Hybrid Plus have already won global approval. Soon, we will introduce the new HS Hybrid Plus to further enrich the Hybrid Plus lineup. MG G50 MPV combines 10 space advantages to deliver a comfortable driving experience. It's ideal for both large families and business transportations. MG P9 will make an entry into the pickup market with robust power and all-terrain capabilities. Drivers can overcome any challenges. From next year, we will refine our segment operations. A new front-wheel drive 4-meter BEV will feature a compact yet spacious design, agile handling, and intelligent driving systems for safe and stress-free city transportations. With our current SUV lineup, HS has already won the hearts of family users. A high-end SUV will take it further, offering 7 seats, 4-wheel drive, HEV configurations. The generous space, great comfort, and comprehensive safety will make a powerful player in the mid-size SUV market. The new executive sedan MG6 will redefine luxury with its outstanding design, peak engineering, and high-end features. Besides sedan, we also plan to introduce MG6 hatchback or cross, as well as a powerful comeback on the wagon, blending British heritage with modern innovation for a stylish and practical wins. Every MG vehicle embodies users' needs, and every journey is a step toward future mobility, co-created by AMG and our users together. AMG's future is truly a global one. By 2024, our dealer network covers over 100 countries and regions with more than 1,800 outlets. By 2027, our footprint will extend to 120 countries and regions with 30 sales companies and more than 3,000 outlets. Wherever our users are, AMG will be there with caring service and user-focused products. But it is only the beginning. AMG aspires to go further. We invest hundreds of millions of RMB annually for branding while advancing our commercial vehicle brands. Our mission is to continue to lead as a global volume brand. In 2027, MG will sell over 1 million units overseas. With 3 brand features, driving excitement, dynamic design, and cutting-edge technology, MG aims to set new standards for exceeding expectations. Together, we will lead the future of mobilities. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Cui Weiguo, for your excellent presentation. Please have a seat. Thank you so much. As Mr. Cui Weiguo said, more than you need, everything you want. MG, as the trailblazer of SAIC's global footprint, has always rooted its core brand philosophy of exceeding expectation into every phase of product design, development, and service. From life cycle-driven customer care to building a holistic product portfolio, every choice SAIC makes echoes this philosophy. To craft a dynamic design language and deliver experiences that exceed expectation, we have invited a very special guest to join us today. He has worked on iconic projects such as the Bugatti variant and has also held leadership roles in world-class automotive brands including Audi and BMW. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Yusuf Kaban, Vice President of SAIC Design Center, to share with us his vision for MG's design philosophy. Welcome!
Thank you. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here today with us and sharing all our dreams. And as we saw in the beginning, it's not only the dreams, our plans. So when you know that our plans as well has something to do with you, with the dealers, with the press, with all of you, because you are part of it, and very important part. And as at the beginning we started a little bit with families, I have 2 kids. My son, he's 17, and my daughter, she will be 18, or he's 16. So, and the one thing, what I would like to say, and I will say a little bit later, is to the value. What means value and why I mention my family, I will come now to it. If I ask you at the beginning, what is actually the value? What will you tell me? Maybe example. What about imagine horse, beautiful brown horse running on the field. Very nice one. Young, maybe 4 years old. Maybe he looks like this. One very cool one, with nice attitude. My daughter, this was her dream all the time. Every Christmas she was writing on the card, I would love to have one horse. It shame, but never happened. But she's still riding every, let's say, 2-3 times a week. For the girl or for somebody, this is the biggest value what you can have. It's something very special. I do not know how much you're ready to pay for it, but maybe a lot. But look at this. Imagine if you sell it for meat. It is different. We always say the customer is right. He is right. And we say yes, but not every customer is our customer. Therefore, it's not only about that. It's about believing to something. Therefore, when the car became to exist, when the car was invented in 1885, it was the passion. There was not just the technology, the metal, and the gummy, and the plastics, but it was passion. And the same did happen when MG was born. The MG was born to become pure joy. We know this through the years. We enjoy it. We enjoy the cars. We enjoy the sportness. We enjoy the freedom. And we enjoy even today the special about our cars. But it's not only about the cars are cool. The cars are actually bringing the people together. As we said, they're like connection. They're like bridge to different kind of customer, different kind of people. And of course, As we already today mentioned many times, we celebrated last year. It was great celebration. 100 years is always something special. And we showed that there is more than only, let's say, nice products. There's really like all culture behind. And for this special celebration, we came already many times today, spoke with the Cypster. We showed him today in other version, let's say in black, in different kind of views. You saw it in the morning. What we are trying to do and to show, it's elevating the brand. Because as we said, we are selling around the world. In UK, in Europe, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, different kind of places. And of course, in China. We are the true world brand. And as I today morning already was saying, the question is, what is the world? And we was already showing a little bit this, and I will take now the time to repeat it once more. The world, it's beauty, it's a people. And it's so many people with different characters, different cultures, with different needs, with different attitudes, with different thinking, and of course, with different taste. But one thing what they have as well, it's different imagination. To understand all this is not always easy. If I now will say, close shortly your eyes and imagine somebody who you love, maybe your wife, maybe your husband, child, daughter. Imagine this person. Look at in this person's eyes. Look at the smile. What do you see? And now if I say, imagine the heart, will you see this? Probably not. Because this is actually the only one thing what you should see, because this is the anatomic heart. There's nothing else. This is the only true. But probably most of us imagine this. Something that doesn't even exist. Something like illusion. Why I'm saying this? Because it's not only about seeing what you see, it's about as well believing to something. Therefore MG is so special. Therefore they love your work or our work, and they love your cars when you're selling them. Because it's more just than car. So it's very complex, and as we said, it's not only the culture, taste, it's lots of other things which are coming in our work. And therefore, we are around the world. We have you around the world, and as well we have the design team around the world. We have here, for example, 3 places. The SAIC design for the MG, it's placed where else? In London. We have even the head of the Carl Gotham here, as well some designers. Of course, we are as well in Tokyo, in Japan, and as well in home place for SAIC in the Shanghai. So all this is here to make sure that diversity is for us the key, that we can really understand, and not only understand, we can go ahead, we can dream ahead. Because what you are receiving later on is for the designer already, let's say, yesterday. So, for us, all these difficulties or all the diversities, opportunity to show the contrast of harmony, and this is the reason why we even today was showing that MG is changing and just bringing something more. The white and black, they always been contrasting, but as well loving each other. As in the morning I said, well, the plus and minus, opposites, but the plus like minus more than plus plus. And as well, of course, the circle and square. They are timeless, they are powerful, but as well they are showing different things. One is showing elegance, one robust. One is showing emotion and the function, but all this combined together comes to one powerful story to MG. If you see the MG, as we said, we're integrating the brand. It's about bringing things together. It's about making the brand stronger. We've been doing very well, but we are going to be stronger. So, therefore, we are exploring, and I will play very shortly the In the Morning movie. MG is the world brand, it's for world, but as well for me, for you, for each of us. It's lots of excitement, and it's showing the color of the world. It's showing that nobody is going to be excluded. Everybody has the opportunity to find the MG something what he's looking for, and not only MG, of course, by the SAIC. And to the end, maybe just one picture, we are exploring, and this picture is showing this little bit with a bit of fantasy. We are even exploring, maybe even bigger than our blue planet, maybe even something more. So thank you very much for coming here, for being with us, and doing the future with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kaban, for your inspiring presentation. Please take your seat. Thank you so much. So, the fusion of tradition and innovation transforms MG into more than just a mode of transportation. It becomes a moving masterpiece. MG's unwavering pursuit of design excellence is not only visually captivating, but also a heartfelt tribute to its users' expectation. Thus far, we've completed the journey from the global alignment of our local strategy to the essence of MG's core philosophy, customer first. From diversified product lineups to cutting-edge aesthetics, today's event has provided us with a comprehensive decoding of SAIC's global ambitions. This is not only a panoramic showcase of SAIC's future vision, but also a resulting dialogue between Chinese innovation and the world. Thank you.